So this is where the common property ends here. And that's where this tree ends. Which isn't even their property, it's their property. Yeah, that white house on the corner of Simons and River. That's their tree. That's their tree. That's their tree. Guess where most of the brush ended up? Some of it hurled itself into my house. It landed on those nylon ropes that I had just put up for my morning glories. It got entangled in them on both sides. So I still have to repair that. A lot of it was there. And that tree that you see over there, some of that fell way over here. Some more of that broke off. This was 2 days ago. So another hunk of that came off. This is now holding on by a thread. Barely anything holding that tree together. Literally, I mean, see this piece running up to that little splinter? That's all that's holding that tree together. So don't let your kids play over here, because there is a hugely dangerous situation going on at Whispering Woods in Collinsville. And the president of my board said that the arborist said that this is fine because when it falls, not if, when it falls, it's going to fall that way, not into my house. So I guess if it kills your kid while they're playing out here, that's okay. So you want to see how much brush I moved yesterday? Oh, here are the other logs from the Aranus tree. So the people who live down at the end of the pork chop lot, their name is Aranus. And the guy down on the corner, that's Bova's. So here's all the brush I moved. This is from the last storm, 12 days ago, 13 days ago. I already took all the logs and the large sticks out of here, and that was all that was left from the first incident. So here's the brush from this incident. Starts here. That's an old log, but here's the rest. I moved all this brush myself yesterday. All this brush. And I will continue to remove it from this area, because what's going to happen now is everybody else from that building and that building are going to go, oh look, we can dump shit down here now. Again. Because about, 20 years ago, all the people in this building made some decisions. They decided there would be a garden in the woods back there. They decided that this would be the de facto dumping grounds for all the brush, and that anything that fell here would just remain here. But you know what? This shit is not going to remain here. And if anybody dumps anything down here, I'm going to find out where it came from, and I'm going to dump it right back in your area of the common grounds, because I'm not going to allow this to be the de facto dump. And you know what? There's a law in Connecticut, Mr. Bova. There's a law in this state that says that if you know your trees are compromised, and you have an entire woods full of them, and you know it, that You are responsible for cleaning up everything if you allowed compromised trees on your property. And there's one of them, and there's the other one. When every time your trees block his lawn, his driveway, you're up here in minutes. Because you know you're in the wrong, and you got to clear this shit, but you guys are buddies, so he doesn't care. They're either going to leave it there or whatever, eventually they'll have more trees torn down, but you've got several trees that are halfway down now and incredibly compromised, and the prevailing wind blows from the river towards my house. So you need to take care of this, or we're all going to talk about this in court.